How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Gwent game. This is going to be our 6th game, I believe. Posted on the internets. I'm trying to get some more of them internets. I'm doing as best I can. I've got 5 internets so far. Alright, so we're playing Northern Realms versus Nilfgaard again. See if we can beat the norm of Northern Realms never winning this matchup. We'll see. We shall see. Now, the reason I think Northern Realms struggles against Nilfgaard, whereas, like, say, Monster Deck doesn't, is that Northern Realms love to use spies, and so does Nilfgaard. But for every spy Northern Realm plays, Nilfgaard could probably pick it up in some manner, using even the medic ability, the decoys, you know, and pull it out of my deck if he plays it, my discard pile, should I say. So, for every one I play, he can probably play double. And it just kind of snowballs out of control. Where monsters haven't really got any spies apart from the neutral, but you can't pick up the neutral, so that's amazing. And the monsters have the added ability of muster effects, which allows them to play more cards, hopefully. Okay, that's an unusual card. You don't see that card played very often, I think. Because a 6 strength, yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not hero, so you can do anything you want to it. You never know, he might have placed that card down just because he was trying to work up a good deck strength, because we are at a limit of 135 as the standard. Alright, so that's happened to me before. Now, if you go to place a card down or anything like that, we follow the same rules as chess, which is, if you take your fingers off the card, then it's played. However, obviously, if you pick it back up, the opponent's going to know what you've got, so you got to think before you place the card down. And you'll see a lot of editing. We've tried a new camera angle now, so hopefully the game is a lot less shaky, and we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to improve it as we go along all the time. But like, we tried a new light. I think that light started getting in the way, so we'll change that after a period of time. But you'll see me edit things. Like, sometimes we don't play a card for like 3 minutes or something like that. So I do edit down how quickly we play cards sometimes. I try and do it in a very clean way so you can't see the edits very easily. And it's just for your convenience. Got a lot of bond abilities down. He's putting down a lot of bonds. Now, whether he's putting them down because he has the bonds or whether he's putting them down because he doesn't is something we'll have to find out. I pulled out. Oh wow, I pulled out a catapult and another dragon bonded man. They go on my middle row. Very nice. Dragon Hunter. I forget the original name. I'm gonna look it up. Crinfrid Reaver's Dragon Hunters. There you go. We just place it down. So I'm winning in strength quite handily here. See what he can do. He's going to have more cards than me at the minute. He's played more spies. It's in my interest, of course, to try and win this first round, because then I get to draw an extra card. However, that means I'm going to have to keep placing cards down to hopefully make him pass. I think I'm in a suitable lead that I don't want to waste any more cards now. So we are going to give up. We're going to pass. So this allows my opponent to calculate, and you can see him doing it. Basically, he's using the cancelling method. So his 2 bonded opponents, young emissaries, cancel out my 2 dragon hunters, and then he cancels this, that, and the other. See how many he is behind, and then he's going to calculate how many he needs. Now, he might be very lucky. I think he only just got that, which is very lucky. Very lucky indeed. Okay, a Dandelion. Dandelion is great, really good. He's basically a commander's horn, apart from himself. He doubles everything on the front row, apart from himself. But you can't stack him with commander's horn. Or other commander's horn effects. Okay, so I've lost this first round now, so that means I have to win the second round. Now this is played directly into Nilfgaard's hand. He is now allowed to use all his cards to make me play all my cards. Okay, I think I said this before, but he can use everything he's got to try and make me use everything I've got, because if we go into the final round where none of us have any cards, it's a draw. But Nilfgaard's deck ability means a draw is a win for him. So this is kind of the last round for him, providing he can make me run out of cards. And the amount, you can just see how many spies he's used so far. He's used quite a lot. So in this particular game, I did actually do a new Northern Realm strategy. And it may sound really weird, but I took out all my spies apart from the neutral hero one. Now the reason for that, hindering myself, is because I was hoping to starve Nilfgaard of using my spies and just rely on my bond ability and my tough siege, but I don't think that was enough. He's used a lot of spies, so he had a pretty good hand anyway, but it didn't seem to have worked. I didn't have the bond abilities together to get it to work right, so I don't know. We might try it out again, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. Like, the monster doesn't have as many spies, but they've got cards where they pull 5 cards out, so that's like an improved spy muster ability. So in the future, what we're going to do is, in the next couple of weeks or something like that, I'm going to upload a YouTube video basically demonstrating how you can create these cards for yourself, what kind of implements you'll need, or where you can go to do them, either self-made or professional. I'm going to show you the basics of Gwent. There's a lot of tutorials on that already, but I'm going to show you based on real Gwent, which means you'll need certain items and stuff. And then I'm going to do a separate video for each deck, talking about their strengths and weaknesses and what kind of strategies you want to go for. And then a final video showing discussing actually the future of Gwent, what I think needs to come in. There is going to be an expansion coming out soon for The Witcher 3 where more Gwent cards are going to be made available. Whether this is additions to the current decks or completely new decks, I don't know. But I'm going to make a video discussing new strategies, new ideas that I think Gwent would benefit from, and hopefully we'll make a pretty healthy discussion on that. So we played a Scorch which got rid of 20 strength from myself, which is unfortunate. I played that Clear Weather just to play a card. Ideally, you want to wait for Scorch, but I'm running low on cards. And I think that was pretty okay. 20 strength is pretty good. But no doubtedly he's going to have more 10s before the game's over. And so that's a shame. It depends also, I haven't used my hero ability. If I use my hero ability, my siege row will go up to 12, I think. So that means I wouldn't have been able to use Scorch. So it's kind of necessary to use it there. Right, Biting Frost doesn't really affect me, but it doesn't affect him at all. Affects me a little bit. So in this particular instance, now I can't use any Scorches that I've got in my hand, unless he plays a card and Commander's Horns it, because nothing is greater than 10 or 12 or anything like that. No strength is greater than 10 apart from heroes, which are 15, unless they're Commander's Horned. And that's it, we're over. Basically I've only got Scorch left, which I can't use. He did have a Commander's Horn, but I can't beat him now. So I was just drawing a card there, just out of curiosity's sake. Because if I won, I get to draw a card. I wanted to see what card I would have drawn. And as a clear weather, that was useless to me, which is unfortunate. I'm not sure how many... I don't think I got many spies there, to be honest. I think he had a better hand, but like I said, the Nilfgaard Northern Realms percentage is still at 100% Nilfgaard. Good games. Alright, stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it.